Eren couldn't even hide his excitement as he bit into Annie's nape. After all those horrifying days, he had her. She'd finally fucking pay for killing all those innocent people. He was aware he had a crazy grin as he tore off the muscle protecting her. Her last defense, gone. He didn't know what happened, but he just paused. It felt as if every single muscle in his body had frozen. "What's he waiting for?" someone muttered. It sounded like Jean. Really, what was he waiting for? Throwing all the care and fucks he gave to the wind, he turned back to her. Was she crying? How pathetic. He bit into her body, tearing through all the flesh and limbs as he did. He had surprised her, hadn't he? By ripping her into pieces as he yanked her away from her Titan body. It tasted good, so good. No wonder Titans ate people. They tasted so amazing, like when Sasha had stolen meat from the superior officers. Those assholes were really holding out on them with all that food, all that fantastic food. He swallowed what he had in his mouth, unchewed, and spat out her upper torso. She had a shocked expression on her face as she hit the ground. Did he just eat her? Connie inquired, wearing the exact expression of fear Eren once had as he watched his mother get eaten. He smiled as he took in all of their faces. Terror was present in each and every one of them. Good. Very good. How dare they try to underestimate him? How dare they try to think he wasn't a threat? Him, Eren Yeager, a Titan shifter. Not a threat? He would laugh if he could. Actually, he could laugh, but they weren't worth it. None of them were. Eren soon found out he could grow back his appendages faster. If he had eaten Annie, did that mean he could also harden his skin? Time to test out a theory. By focusing intensely on his hand, he managed to harden the skin on it. Oh, damn right. He turned to the wall and surveyed it quickly before attempting what Annie had. "Quick, subdue Eren Yeager. We can't let him escape," Hanche ordered, staring at him as if he was a monster. She was right. He was a monster. The human in him didn't exist anymore. Eren Yeager wasn't human anymore. Mikasa had finally shaken herself out of her stupor and ran forward. "Mikasa, wait. I can't wait. Maybe he's just confused. I'm sure he didn't mean this, Jean. She did something to him. Eren isn't stupid. He knows what he's supposed to do. And Annie, she fucked up his judgment. You know Eren. You know how much he hates. He hates doing what he is. Jean, please give him a chance. He's all turned around because he had to fight her," she yelled, grabbing Jean's shoulder and shaking him roughly. He stared at her, concerned, as she rambled on. "Mikasa, listen. Eren knows what he's doing. You saw how he watched us before eating her. You were right there. Whatever Eren did, he did it on purpose, and you can't deny it. We need to take him down now. Who knows what he can do with Annie's powers?" He snarled, glaring at her. Mikasa frowned and merely watched as he ran off. No, Eren couldn't. He wouldn't do this. He cared too much about humanity to even attempt it, right? He cared, didn't he? He was concerned for all of their health, wasn't he? Mikasa didn't even know what Eren gave a shit about anymore. Unwillingly, she drew her swords and went to join the other scared shitless survey corps, trying their damnedest to stop him. Shit, he'd already gotten so far up the wall. A dozen more meters, and he was gone. The few soldiers who had tried to stop him had ended up as bloodstains on the wall or raining down his body parts. Eren was especially ruthless with his former friends, and nearly bit Bertholdt's head clean off. Eren was forcing Mikasa to take action, and she didn't like it one bit. She gasped in surprise, and he snapped at her. Armin pulled her away as Eren made another attempt to squash her into the wall. Sasha made her way over to the nape, but Eren grabbed her wire and was so close to killing her. And Sasha seemed to know this because she immediately reeled in her wire and dropped several feet down. Mikasa, we should try to reason with him. He might listen, Armin suggested, sounding as desperate as she felt. She swallowed nervously and nodded. It wasn't that difficult to land on Eren's shoulders, but it was tough trying to stay on. He kept trying to shake them off by biting at them and using his hands to grab them. "Eren, please listen to us. You can't do this." If you stop now, they won't kill you. I'm sure they'd be willing to look it over, Armin reasoned, looking close to hysterical as Gina got thrown into Connie. Yes, Eren, calm down. You're angry that Annie betrayed you. She betrayed all of us. We're hurt too because we trusted her and she deceived us, Mikasa agreed, voice getting high-pitched. So close. Eren was so close. He could literally see the top. He was right there, but Armin and Mikasa kept trying to reason with him. Couldn't they see he wanted to do this? Were they so blind and ready to call him confused? They already said she was a traitor, so what was so wrong with killing her? Surely they could do something with her pitiful carcass that had decorated the floor. Some unfortunate person from Hanji's squad had moved too close to his mouth, and Eren wasted no time in butting them in half. They fell to the ground, leaving a trail of blood falling like petals after them. It hit the concrete with a satisfying thud, and a squelch as innards got crushed. He finally understood why Annie had unnecessarily killed so many people. It was satisfying as all fuck to bite through flesh and bones, to hear it crunch under his teeth. He was getting dizzy from the fact of knowing he could taste that again if he managed to bite Armin or Mikasa. It wouldn't even be that difficult. All he had to do was to turn his head fast enough to catch them unaware, and bite hard, and then they wouldn't be there. It took a great deal of self-restraint for him to ignore killing them, and focus on getting his ass on top of the wall. When he did reach there, he wasted no time in flicking them off his shoulders. Admiring the view, the sky was a beautiful cerulean blue. The sunlight was nice and warm on his body as he breathed in slowly. No, he could admire the magnificence of the sky when he wasn't being hunted by his former allies. With one last scathing look at them, he jumped off. He didn't break his legs from the impact, but it did hurt a lot. He started running and could feel the adrenaline pumping through his veins. Eren felt the crazy grin forming on his lips as he ran as fast as he could. He was finally escaping the shitty hellhole that humanity had declared their safe haven. Good luck recovering from what he and Annie did. He dearly hoped that he had murdered some of those worthless military police. It would bring him great joy knowing that he did but forget them. Eren had a new life ahead of him. A new, crazy, fun-filled life that was just waiting for him. If he knew how easy it was to escape, he would have gone and done it long ago. Hell, he might have even gone and offered to help Annie. He let out a victorious roar as he sprinted by streams. Birds flew high above him, and quite a bit were circling the area where he just left. Holy shit, Eren thought. He could finally go see the ocean. He'd only heard about aquamarine waters that stretched on for miles and miles. And it was also a near endless supply of salt. Oh yeah, Eren was going to have fun. He didn't know how much he was missing out by staying inside those prisons. All he had left was to get past Wall Rose, and he'd be fine. Who was going to stop him anyway? Levi? He was too busy dealing with his broken ankle and the guilt of knowing he let his squad die. He came to a stop by one forest of giant trees and stared back. Eren blew out a puff of steam and was amazed with how much ground he managed to cover in the span of a few minutes. Those fuckers couldn't get him if he kept running at that pace. With a cackle, Eren continued running, away from his problems, his old stressful life, his old friends. He should forget about that statement he made all those years ago. What was it? Killing all the Titans. Yeah, he could throw that away, because he was rather enjoying his time being a Titan shifter. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also go subscribe to my other channels, the links to those will be down in the description below. Also go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, the links to those will be down in the description as well. Oh yeah, and the author to this, they only made one part, so those of you that always comment part 2 whenever I upload a what if, I can't really do a part 2 because the author only made one part, and the link to the story will be down in the description as well. Oh, and one more thing before I end the video off. For those of you who don't know, there's this thing around going on YouTube. In the comment section, there will be a channel called like Logan or something like that, and it says "wanna be friends" or something close to that. Whatever you do, don't respond to that, because if you do, it could get access to your YouTube account, and you could be locked out of your account. It's happened to a lot of people already, but yeah, just make sure you don't respond to that. If you want to know more, go watch a video by Optimus or some ordinary gamers. They have individual videos that are more in depth on this entire subject. But anyways, just watch out for that. And yeah, I guess I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.